Hi, Aisha. I'm going to give you some feedback on your portfolio. And I would like to say I like the way that you've organized things. Really easy for me to look at. So thank you. So you've got I just want to take a peek at your personal project. So write a chapter for the Gen AI 80 Gen AI in Education ebook. Contribute a well search. Okay. So you've got that. Now I notice here, oh, let me see. Create a shareable. I'm looking at your tabs, I guess. Um, looks like 11. So I'm missing. Maybe am I missing something? No. Okay, so it looks like you're not even sure what you're doing at this stage, which you want to get sure. So you don't really have a plan at this point. And so I'd say you're a bit behind because you probably should have spent about 3 hours on this activity picking one of these things. So you want to do that. But let me look at the portfolio, see what's in there. Now you've given yourself an A minus. You justified the grade. And this is fine, but could you please do this in point form so that I can read it more easily? I spent a lot of time reading about challenges. Okay, so that's good. You spent a lot of time exploring Notebook. You tested it, which is good. You also used AI prompt to complete reflection. And the one area is weekend was participating in class. Okay, that's fine. So this is okay, but could you also use the self-grading idea to give you ideas? Because you want to give evidence for your A minus. Like just saying a good job doesn't isn't clear. So you'd want to know, and again, there's lots of good guides here about what you learned, what challenges you experienced, just organizing it in a clear fashion. So that's important. Uh, Now that's interesting. You've used, interesting. You're using this portfolio, but you really should be using the, and let me get the link for you. So you should be using, and I'm not sure what happened, but we have to correct this. So you're going to have to do a little shifting around. But here is the correct link to the correct portfolio because you actually don't have to do these this prompts. You have to do that prompt stuff, but not the first weekly evaluation. So you actually didn't even have to do that. You use ChatGPT. It's interesting. 5 hours. Oh wow. Okay, that's a lot of time. So you use Notebook and you provided, there's a lot of things here that you've kind of provided in a paragraph format, and you've got pretty detailed reflections, although I'd like a little more in critical thinking as a master's student for sure. Um, and um, uh, just in general, if you use the prompt, it should help you to develop a pretty good reflection. Um, and then for this thing, you're going to write a chapter. You've got a description here, but you haven't done any reflection on it. You haven't used that prompt, so it's incomplete at this point, and you haven't done much in terms of um, actually uh, providing details of a plan. How long is this going to take? What do you know? What is it you're going to and or an article? You're going to write an article on Jenny. I'm model for IE signal processing and management. Yeah, no. I mean, not going to write an article for Gen A. Well, I guess you could, but that's pretty ambitious to do that, and it's lit, and you're spending most of the time on writing the article and not using Gen AI. So I'm not sure that's a very good activity to do that. So you want to be careful here. I need to know your plan. That's it. A link to your project, which should be here. I need the reflection. So that's incomplete. You've got your in-class contributions, and this looks fine. So you're kind of at a sort of, you spend a lot of time, so a high B level. Um, I need more details, more reflection on your use of Notebook LM. I need it in point form, not in paragraph form, and um, and then obviously I need some reflections on your Gen AI project, and this has to be fleshed out in a lot more detail. Okay.